Have you ever wondered why some videos show up at just the right moment? This is not a coincidence. If you're here, you're part of a rare group, the 1% ready to truly transform their lives. Deep down, do you feel like there's something more waiting for you? Maybe you're tired of repeating the same patterns, living the same day on an endless loop, wondering why things never change. I have good news. Just being here is a sign that you're on the right path. This video isn't for everyone, but if it found you, it's because you're ready. Ready to break free from the weight of the past, align your thoughts and emotions with what you truly desire, and finally access the power within you. In the next few minutes, I'll show you why this is happening now and how you can use this moment to change everything. So stay with me, because what you're about to discover might just be the key to transforming your reality. What you've been searching for is also searching for you. Let's imagine this together. You're here, right now, and that alone places you in a very special group. You are part of the 1% who have decided to take control of their destiny. It's not just because you clicked on this video, but because something inside you knows there is more. That something is a spark of awareness, a call for transformation. It's your body, mind, and even your nervous system saying, you're ready to change. Now, take a close look at your life. Think about your thoughts, the emotions you feel, and the situations you face daily. It all seems connected, doesn't it? That's because it is. There's a pattern, almost like a scientific formula, that keeps everything just as it is. But most people, the other 99%, live on autopilot. They wake up, do the same things, feel the same emotions, face the same challenges, and then wonder why nothing changes. But you're different. What sets you apart isn't where you were born, your education, or who you know. What truly makes you unique is your ability to pause, step out of the cycle, and create change right here and now, even before you see any evidence of it in the outside world. As you listen to these words, your brain is already working, firing connections, creating new pathways. Every thought triggers chemical reactions. Do you know the biggest mistake people make? They wait for something outside of them to change so they can feel different inside. That's the old way of living, the cause and effect model. It's like being stuck in a pattern, repeating the same mistakes, expecting new results. But the 1%, the group you're part of, knows the truth. Transformation doesn't happen someday in the future. It happens now, the moment you decide to become someone new. Your body, your cells, even your genes cannot tell the difference between a real experience and one you're imagining. And that's an open door to something extraordinary. The fact that you're here in this moment is no accident. Your awareness brought you here because you're ready to step out of autopilot and finally take control of your life. Think about this. By the age of 35, 95% of who we are is a set of memorized behaviors, automatic emotional reactions, unconscious habits, and fixed beliefs. It's like a computer program. You wake up, brush your teeth the same way, eat the same breakfast, take the same route to work, react the same way to people. And without realizing it, you recreate the same results in your life every single day. Your brain, like a trail in the forest, follows the paths you walk most often. The more you think the same thoughts, the stronger those paths become. It's like playing a song on repeat. And here's the most curious part. Your body becomes addicted to the emotions of the past. Those emotions fuel the same thoughts, which lead to the same choices, which create the same experiences, and the cycle continues. But here's the thing, you have the power to change, and that change begins now, the moment you decide to walk a new path. So the question is, are you ready to become supernatural? The future doesn't have to mirror the past, and today can be the day you start writing a new story. The choice is yours. Before we continue, let me share something that could be the turning point you've been waiting for. If you're tired of cycles that hold you back and want to attract success, prosperity, and peace, pay close attention. Many people feel trapped, unable to break free from negative patterns. But the truth is, all transformation begins in the mind. That's why I created the ebook Formula Potesnik Affirmacji, a practical and powerful guide to reprogram your mind and bring out the best in you. In this ebook, you'll learn how to use affirmations to break negative cycles and create a life filled with abundance and achievements. With proven techniques based on years of practice and studies, you'll discover how to attract success, peace, and become the person you've always wanted to be. The link to download the ebook is in the pinned comment and the video description. Don't ignore it. Download it now and see how this ebook can be the first step to transforming your life in just a few days. Let's continue this conversation clearly and powerfully. Now that you understand the impact your thoughts have on your body, I want to share something profound. Your thoughts are immensely powerful. Every time you think, you're sending signals to your cells. When you're constantly stressed, always focused on problems, your body enters fight or flight mode. And this affects even your genes. This isn't philosophy, it's science. But here's the crucial point. Most people try to create a new future while still holding on to the emotions of the past. It's like trying to drive a car with one foot on the accelerator and the other on the brake. Think about it. They want a new relationship but still feel the pain of the previous one. They desire financial abundance but live in the anxiety of lack. They dream of health but hold on to the fear of illness. And the result? Nothing changes. The universe, or the quantum field, doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to who you are. If you finish a meditation or reflection moment still stuck in the same thoughts and feelings, nothing changes in your brain. No new neural networks form. No genes are activated to create something new. To break this cycle, you must become aware of the automatic behaviors that govern your life. Start observing how you speak, how you move, and how you think. These automatic patterns are like computer programs running in the background. When you become aware of these patterns, you gain the power to change them. Your awareness is like a flashlight, illuminating the hidden parts of your mind. This is where true transformation begins, not by learning something new, but by applying what you already know to free yourself from the past. Now, here's an incredible fact. Your brain is moldable like plastic. For a long time, it was believed that after childhood, the brain stopped changing. This is false. The science of neuroplasticity shows that with every new thought or experience, your brain can rewire itself. This means you have the power to change at any moment, regardless of your age. And there's more. You're not just matter. At the most fundamental level, you are energy and information. Your thoughts are not just abstract ideas. They are patterns of energy that connect to the quantum field. Think of this field as an invisible web connecting everything. It responds to your energetic signature. This changes everything, doesn't it? Understanding epigenetics teaches us that your genes are not your destiny. Only 5% of diseases are caused by genetic defects. The other 95% are influenced by your environment, lifestyle, thoughts, and emotions. Your thoughts literally give commands to your cells, turning genes on and off like switches. When you live in stress, you activate genes linked to survival. But when you change your thoughts, practice gratitude, and live in creation mode rather than survival mode, you activate genes that promote health, vitality, and even regeneration. Everything in the universe is energy, vibrating at different frequencies. Your thoughts and emotions create these frequencies. Emotions like fear, anger, and stress generate slow, low frequencies. Love, joy, and gratitude create fast, high frequencies. You are like an antenna broadcasting your frequency into the quantum field. But here's the secret. The quantum field doesn't respond to what you say you want. It responds to the energy you emit. When your thoughts and feelings are in harmony, you send out a clear signal, like a radio station tuned perfectly. But when they're misaligned, the signal becomes distorted. That's when change becomes difficult. What you need to do is align your thoughts and emotions, because it's in this state of coherence that magic happens. Are you ready to change the frequency you're broadcasting? Because when you do, the universe has no choice but to respond. The decision is in your hands, and the time to start is now. Imagine that your thoughts say one thing, but your emotions feel another. This creates interference in the signal you're transmitting to the universe. It's like trying to tune into a radio station, but the sound comes out distorted. And this is where meditation comes in. When you close your eyes and focus inward, slowing your brainwaves from beta to alpha and finally to theta, something incredible happens. Your brain chemistry changes. You stop operating from the analytical mind and enter the subconscious mind. This is where true change begins. In this altered state, when you combine a clear intention with an elevated emotion, you transcend time and space. Here, you are in the quantum field, where all possibilities exist. Literally, your energy begins to influence matter. And this isn't mysticism, it's quantum physics. The energy centers in your body, known in ancient traditions as chakras, begin to move energy differently. When you raise your energy through meditation and conscious thought, these centers start spinning faster. This creates a stronger, more organized, and more powerful electromagnetic field around your body. This is the true path to transformation. It's not just about positive thinking. It's about combining intention with elevated emotion, knowing that your energy impacts everything around you. When you change your energy, you change your life. When you adjust your frequency, you transform what you attract and create in your reality. Before we continue, I want to make sure you don't miss out on any important content. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. By doing so, you'll gain access to valuable strategies that can truly transform your life. Don't let this opportunity pass. Every new video could be the next step in your evolution. With that done, let's move forward and explore what's next. It could be exactly what you need to finally see the changes you've been seeking. Right now, as you understand this, your brain is changing. New neural networks are forming, and new possibilities are opening. This is the power of applied neuroscience combined with quantum physics. The ability to change your mind, your genes, and your reality through conscious thought and elevated emotion. When you wake up every morning, your brain goes through a natural cycle of brainwaves, delta to theta, then alpha, and finally beta. In beta, you are in your thinking mind, analyzing everything based on past experiences. But when you close your eyes and slow your breathing, something magical happens. Your brain begins to shift from beta to alpha, and then to theta. It's in this state that transformation becomes possible. Let me explain. In the beta state, your mind is active, judging, comparing, always relying on what it already knows. But in the alpha state, you begin to slow down, and the voice of your analytical mind grows quieter. This is the moment when you can reprogram your autonomic nervous system with new information. And in the theta state, you go even deeper. Here, you access your subconscious, the part of your mind that processes 40 million bits of information per second, while your conscious mind processes only 40 bits. When you enter theta during meditation, you are tapping into extraordinary power. Your heart's coherence is even more powerful. Your heart generates an electromagnetic field 100 times stronger than your brain's. When you focus your attention on your heart and generate elevated emotions such as gratitude, love, and appreciation, your heart's rhythm becomes more coherent. This coherence sends powerful signals throughout your body. When your heart and brain work together in harmony, something incredible happens. You stop living in survival mode and shift to creation mode. In this state, your body stops producing stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Instead, it begins releasing substances such as serotonin, dopamine, and oxytocin, the hormones of creativity and possibilities. This is the space where infinite possibilities open up. Here, you are no longer trapped by memories of the past or fears of the future. You exist in a place where everything is possible. The most fascinating part? Your body doesn't know the difference between a real experience and one imagined in your mind. When you combine a clear intention with an elevated emotion in this state, you create a new reality, first within yourself, then in the world around you. The question is, are you ready to access this state and transform your life? The moment is now. Think of it this way. When you enter this deep meditative state, you are literally programming your body for a new future. It's like tuning into a radio station. When you live in survival mode, stressed, you're connected to a specific frequency, the frequency of the past. But when you change your brain waves and create coherence between your heart and mind, you can choose any frequency. You become pure consciousness, pure possibility. This is where true creation happens. Instead of waiting for something outside of you to change so you can feel different, you begin to change how you feel before anything changes externally. You start living as if the outcome is already real. Your body, at that moment, begins experiencing the future you are creating as if it is happening now. Many people try to create change from the beta state, relying solely on their analytical mind. But true creation happens when you transcend thought and enter a state of being. In theta, with your heart in coherence and feeling the emotions of your future as if it's now, you no longer remain separate from what you want to create. You become it. That silent space between your thoughts, the place you reach in deep meditation, is where the quantum field exists. There, you connect with universal consciousness. In this space, you are not limited by time or space. You are pure potential, pure creative force. This is why consistency in meditation is so important. Each time you enter this state, you are building new neural networks. You are emotionally teaching your body what it feels like to live in the future you desire. You are literally installing new neurological hardware to prepare for what's to come. When you are truly in this state, you are not trying to force something to happen. You are surrendering to the intelligence of the quantum field. You shift from force to power, from trying to allowing, from thought to being. It is in this state that miracles happen. Between the spaces of your thoughts, in the coherence of your heart, and in surrendering to possibility, there is a precise formula for manifestation. Let me share this with you. Many people make a common mistake. They think manifesting is simply wanting something intensely, but there is a science, a specific sequence that, when followed, produces incredible results. First, a clear intention. Your intention must be so specific that your brain and body know exactly what to focus on in the quantum field. If you are vague or indecisive, you will send mixed signals. Your intention is not just a wish. It is a decision made with such clarity that it leaves no room for doubt. It's like placing an order at a restaurant. You wouldn't tell the chef, "Make me something delicious." You would be specific about what you want. Before we move on, I want to ask you for something quick that makes a big difference. If this content is resonating with you, leave a like. It not only helps me continue bringing more videos that inspire you, but also signals to YouTube that this content is valuable to others like you. With that done, let's move forward, because the next point I'm about to share could be exactly what you need to take that leap. But most people stop here. They set an intention and wait. That's not enough. The quantum field doesn't just respond to your thoughts, but to your energy. This is where elevated emotion comes in. You need to feel the emotion of your future now. If you're creating abundance, you must feel abundant before the money arrives. If you're creating health, you need to feel vitality while still healing. Now, something crucial, awareness of the present moment. Many people try to create the future while constantly checking if it's working or happening fast enough. This is living in lack. It's like telling the quantum field that you don't yet have what you desire. Awareness of the present moment means being so immersed in the emotion of your future that you're no longer waiting for it to happen. You're feeling it happening now. Finally, the most important point, surrendering to the quantum field. This is where most people struggle. They try to control how their manifestation will happen, the person, the timing, the specific way. But the quantum field is infinitely more intelligent than we are. It knows the best path, even if it's not the one we imagined. When you release this control and trust, something extraordinary happens. So, are you ready to take this step? To live in the future you desire? Starting now, the choice is yours. Everything begins the moment you decide to surrender and allow the universe to work its magic. Imagine that every possible version of yourself already exists in the quantum field. The healthy, abundant version of you, living the life of your dreams, is already there, waiting for you to tune into the right frequency. When you surrender, letting go of the how, and when you create space for that version of yourself to manifest in your current reality, you are not creating something out of nothing. You are aligning with what is already available. The formula is simple yet powerful. First, you set your intention with absolute clarity. Then, you generate the emotion of already having received what you desire. Next, you stay present in that emotion, without checking for results or wondering if it's working. Finally, you release the outcome to the quantum field, trusting the process. Repeat this daily until that feeling becomes your new normal. Now think about this. Those people who seem to create their realities effortlessly are not forcing or worrying. They have mastered the art of combining clear intention with elevated emotion. They hold the vision of the future while leaving the details to a higher intelligence. Your job is not to make it happen. Your job is to sustain the frequency of the future you desire so consistently that you become an energetic match for it. The quantum field will handle the details as long as you remain faithful to this formula. When you begin to change, your body, accustomed to past emotions, will resist. This is natural. Your body is programmed to maintain chemical stability. This resistance is not your enemy. It is a sign that you are truly changing. When you step out of your comfort zone, your body goes into alert mode. It releases stress hormones, your heart rate increases, and your mind floods with doubt. But this is not weakness. It is simply your body reacting to the unknown. Most people interpret these signals as a warning to stop. However, these signals are actually confirmation that you are breaking free from the habit of being your old self. Emotions like fear, anxiety, worry, and stress are the guardians of your comfort zone. They keep you in familiar, safe territory. But these emotions are tied to the past. They recreate the same neural patterns, the same genetic expressions, and the same outcomes as always. Here is the turning point. The body and mind are connected. When you feel anxiety, your body contracts. When you are stressed, your muscles tense. But when you consciously relax your body and maintain coherent breathing, even in discomfort, you teach your body a new emotional response. You are literally reprogramming your nervous system. Each energy center in your body, from the base to the top of your head, stores emotional patterns. When you live in survival emotions, the lower centers dominate, focusing on safety, control, and survival. As you learn to move energy through the higher centers, something extraordinary happens. You shift from survival mode to creation mode. Many people get stuck here. They try to transform their lives with thoughts alone, without involving the body in the process. Every energy center must be activated and brought into coherence. When you feel resistance during meditation, that discomfort, it is your body trying to return to its previous chemical normal. The key is to remain present with the resistance, without fighting it. Feel it, acknowledge it, but continue breathing and focusing on your new state of being. Over time, the body will surrender to the direction of the mind. This process is not about fighting your old self. It is about loving yourself into a new state of being. Each time you overcome resistance, you are not just changing your thoughts. You are changing your genetic expression, your energy field, your electromagnetic signature. You are becoming supernatural. Now, something crucial about brain transformation. Science shows that lasting changes follow a specific timeline. In the first few days of a new practice, your brain begins forming neural connections. This is the start of a transformation that, with consistency, can completely change your reality. And you are already on this path. Are you ready to take the next step? The moment is now. Think about this. When you begin practicing this new state of being, you are creating neural connections that, at first, are as fragile as spider silk. They are easily broken if you give up. Each time you return to that elevated emotion, you strengthen these connections, transforming a dirt path into a paved highway. In the first week, you are laying the foundation. In the second week, these pathways begin to strengthen. By the third week, your brain literally starts creating new connections between nerve cells. Don't forget to check the pinned comment to download the ebook and take the first step in your transformation. The problem is that many people give up right before the moment of transformation. They practice for a few days, don't see immediate results, and revert to old patterns. What they don't realize is that the brain needs time to build these new networks. Studies show that it takes 21 to 63 days of consistent practice for a new state of being to be installed in your nervous system. Here's the beauty of it. Your brain doesn't distinguish between physically doing something and imagining it with emotion in the right mental state. Each time you meditate and feel your future as if it's already happening, you are strengthening these networks like going to the gym to train your muscles. And you wouldn't expect physical transformation after just one workout, right? Consistency is key. When you practice daily, regardless of what your external circumstances show, you are teaching your body to be greater than your environment. This is when the signs of transformation begin to appear. You'll notice synchronicities, as if everything is aligning. Opportunities will arise out of nowhere, but these are not coincidences. They are evidence that your energy field is changing, that you are becoming someone who can recognize and attract things your old self couldn't see. Your brain is reprogramming your recognition system, the reticular activating system, to notice what aligns with your new frequency. And here's what's incredible. You'll begin to feel different even before your external world changes. Those emotional triggers that used to bother you will lose their power. Your choices will change naturally. Your energy will shift. Even your sleep patterns may change. These are clear signs that your nervous system is reorganizing to support your new state of being. Here's the secret. Keep going, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Remember, you're not just changing a habit. You're literally reconstructing the architecture of your brain. You're creating new synaptic connections, new neural networks, and new patterns of existence. This requires energy, time, and persistence. And like most transformations, it follows a quantum pattern. Nothing seems to change, and then suddenly, everything changes. It's like heating water. It stays at the same temperature for a long time, but when it reaches boiling point, it transforms into vapor. Your transformation works the same way. Your task is simple. Keep practicing. Keep generating those elevated emotions, feeling your future as if it's already real, and staying present in the moment during your meditations. The quantum field is responding to your signal, even if you can't yet see the results. Every meditation builds momentum toward your breakthrough. And remember, you're not just trying to achieve something. You're becoming someone new. This new you has different neural connections, a different genetic expression, and different energy patterns. When you persist, even in the face of doubt, discomfort, or the absence of immediate results, you are forcing your body to evolve beyond its current limitations. Now, here's something extraordinary. Time is not linear. It's not a straight line from past to future. Everything is happening simultaneously. The future you are creating already exists in the quantum field. You're not making it happen. You're tuning your energy to it until it becomes your present experience. When you understand this, you reach a higher level of mastery. You realize that the intelligence of the quantum field is infinitely greater than your analytical mind can comprehend. Think about it. Your heart beats, your cells divide, your immune system protects you, all without your conscious control. That same intelligence is available to create your reality. It only requires that you trust, surrender, and remain consistent. The power is in your hands, or rather, in your heart. The intelligence that keeps the planets in orbit, transforms seeds into trees, and orchestrates the entire universe is also available to you. When you learn to tune into this force in your deepest meditative states, something extraordinary happens. When you transcend your identity, your thoughts about life, and your individual limitations, you connect to universal consciousness. This is where all possibilities exist simultaneously. Your personal awareness merges with this greater field of consciousness, and you become pure potential. This is the point where energetic healing becomes possible. Everything is energy, vibrating at different frequencies. When you understand this, you realize that health is not about fixing something broken, but about changing the frequency of your cells. A body vibrating at its optimal frequency cannot sustain disease. This isn't metaphysics. It's the application of quantum physics to biology. Your thoughts are not confined to your head. They create an electromagnetic field that extends far beyond your physical body. When you hold coherent thoughts and emotions, this field becomes more organized and powerful. And when you begin to affect the energy fields around you, you see the potential for transformation. This is why group meditation is so powerful. Coherent fields amplify, creating an even greater impact. The most advanced understanding is this: you are not separate from the quantum field. You are the field. You are the consciousness of the field perceiving itself through you. When you truly understand this, healing, creation, and transformation become natural. You are not trying to influence something external. You are consciously directing the same intelligence that already governs the functioning of your entire body. This is the space where true miracles happen, not through effort or struggle, but by surrendering and aligning with this greater intelligence. Your personal energy field becomes a tuning fork, resonating with the limitless potential of the quantum field. This is where spontaneous remissions occur, quantum leaps in consciousness happen, and the impossible becomes possible. When you wake up, before reaching for your phone or letting the world tell you who you should be, pause. Use those precious first minutes to adjust your energy. Your morning practice is not a luxury. It's the foundation of your transformation. Create your meditation space. Sit with a straight spine, close your eyes, and start with your breath, slow, rhythmic, intentional. This is the moment to program your energy for the entire day. Remember, if you don't manage your energy in the morning, you'll spend the rest of the day trying to manage external circumstances. And when you have control over your inner world, everything else aligns. Your evening practice is just as important. Before bed, ask yourself, did I maintain my new state of being today? Did I recognize old patterns emerging? Did I sustain my energy regardless of what happened around me? This isn't about judgment. It's about awareness and recommitting. Meditate twice a day, morning and evening, at a minimum. Throughout the day, check in with your energy state. Ask yourself, am I living as my future self, or have I reverted to past patterns? When you notice you're stuck in the old, pause, breathe, and reset your energy. Your commitment must be non-negotiable. No excuses, no postponements, no waiting for perfect conditions. The quantum field responds to consistency, dedication, and absolute clarity of intention combined with elevated emotion. Each time you show up for your practice, you're sending a signal to the field and to yourself that you are serious about this transformation. You are not alone in this process. You are working with the intelligence of the universe itself. Your role is simple. Show up, maintain your energy, and stay committed. The field will take care of the details. Trust the process. Trust your transformation. Trust that the new you is already emerging through your dedication. The time to act is now, not tomorrow, not when everything seems perfect. Now, your future self is waiting. Will you answer the call? First of all, if this content has brought you clarity or inspiration, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. This helps me continue bringing videos that can transform your life. Also, make sure to check out the videos appearing on the screen right now. I'm sure they will take you even further on your journey of self-discovery. And don't miss clicking on the pinned comment to download the ebook, which will guide you step by step in creating the future you desire. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video as we continue to grow and evolve together